my question is, how do you navigate in this kind of like bearish scenario where we have like macroeconomics hitting, the screen every single minute? What are your takes on, the short-term inflation, the interest rate increases, all these new numbers that we hear in the States daily basis?
I think you have to overlay those numbers in the context of a business you might own or want to own. So let's say I own a business like Costco, for example, or a business like Amazon. So how does, the price of oil affect Costco? How does inflation affect Costco? And I think the answer really comes out, if I really think about it. Yeah, oil prices go up, their costs go up, their customers have to spend more to get to the store. It's a negative. And inflation is a negative. People have less money to spend and so on and so forth. But when I overlay that with the nature of the business, which is that they have a secular structural advantage over their competitors. I mean, Costco opened 2 stores in China recently, maybe in the last year or so, 2 years. And the stores got mobbed. Like they could not handle, and I don't think even now they can handle the volume of the crowds that want to shop at those 2 stores. And those 2 stores for Costco in China are insanely profitable because the volumes are so. So how many stores will Costco have in China in 20 years? Okay, we don't know the answer. We know it's likely to be more than 2. It might be more than 200. It might even be more than 1,000. We don't know that. If Costco ends up with 1,000 stores in China, in the US, they only have 800 stores. But if they end up with 1,000 stores in China, that is a factor that has a huge impact on how well an investor does. So I think that when you find yourself in the happy place of the partial ownership of a great business, the best way to think about it is you think about it like it's your family business. And if your family owned 70% of Costco, somebody came to you and said, hey, can I buy your business? You would say, no, we might have 2,000 stores in China in 20 years. And we are only in 10 countries. And in 20, 30 years, we might be in 30 countries. And we might have 10,000 stores in 30 years, 40 years. Who knows? So because the future possibly looks great, and the probability that the future looks bleak is pretty low, all the other noise coming at us is not relevant.
Got it.
Completely irrelevant. When Rakesh Jhunjhunwala bought Titan, the Indian jewelry industry is very fragmented. No one has even 1% market share. And if you fast forward 30, 40 years, Titan might be 25%. And nobody else might be even 2%. And that runway just continues, And so to me, what is important is that those are the factors. That's really what matters. So separate the signal from the noise and ignore the noise. And especially noise that you have a hard time even understanding or calibrating. So who cares what the Fed does? Who cares what inflation is? Who cares what the price of oil is? Who cares what the outcome of Ukraine war is, even though that's a very sad situation? There's a lot of things that don't really matter. And we should focus on the things that are likely to affect. The things that are likely to affect a business the most are factors around the business, not factors around the economy.